My rescuers, you are here! This is Professor Kraft. Your artifacts show that you bonded with powerful entities. But so has Von List. Clear out his obstacles. Your Dark Ether partners will help.
I am a scholar of warfare. Let me share what I have learned.
Enter the portals, and win Black Hearts, the coin of this dark realm.
In deinem Gesicht! Close enough to smell its breath! That will teach you to keep your distance!
Stop Cortifex's worms from polluting our foothold in the Dark Ether.
This is between me and Cortifex. But you will play your part.
Find the Augmenters corrupting that area. Send them back to the Dark Ether.
You must capture any rune you can stand on. And send the Augmenters back from whence they came.
Control rooms vanishing. Augmentors cleanse. This has to stop!
The more ground you cleanse, the less they can throw at you.
I tried gaining Cortifex.
Be bested by a traitor and his mortal lackeys!
Is ours to battle.
Where to find those fighters? Exactly to must deserve them.
Expected? Damn you, Wiedergänger! Out of my way!
Without his Augmentors, our enemy is weakened. Splendid.
Tell me we are rid of the Augmenter's stain.
Can't let this go to waste.
The new soldiers of Noricus have much to be proud of today.
My friends, on to the next blockage. This is Kraft. I want to talk about Dark Ether runes. Those little symbols you see all around. I first saw them on loose pages from the Tome of Rituals. that I tracked down for the Vanguard. Then, we found them described all the sites where we found the Dark Ether artifacts. I could see they picked no known human ever met, but some of my colleagues attributed them to the ancient Aryans. Their reasons were obvious. For list answers to Reichsführer SS Heinrich Himmler, whose belief in German superiority is the core of the Nazis' poisonous ideology. Himmler wanted the Wahrheit to find evidence the Aryan race invented the hallmarks of civilization, including written language. But kissing Himmler's backside would not change the facts. These rules were not Aryan. They were, however, used in mystical rites as far back as Egypt's fourth dynasty, as recent as the 1920s. Bellecar has since explained to me that they are the basis for Dark Ether rule magic. She is endeavoring to teach me things, but I fear I have been a fool. Some runes are associated with specific things, like Cortifex or Soraxis. Others, well, I suppose that remains to be seen.
Professor Kraft hoped to assemble that book, a feat few mortals could achieve.
If it's trouble you want, I'll do more than you can handle.
The light in their eyes is the perfect target. Oh, you really should cut your nails.
They take me rid of you, red bloods.
Strike at me, will you? What a find!
Gabriel Croft to Special Forces. By now you know the Dark Ether entities dwelling within you have visited our world before. Those who could perceive them have mistaken them for ghosts, deities, even angels. My own description of them as demons owes more to my academic background than to any belief they are infernal in origin. But we all see the world through our own lens. One can hardly blame a Viking for seeing Nauticus as a frost giant, or the ancient Greeks for thinking Invicta was the war god Ares. My point is that our own biases color how we see them. You hear demon and you think evil. The truth is much more nuanced. These are immortal beings from another universe, as capable of benevolence as they are of doing harm. Sure, they do not share our sense of right and wrong. So never forget, these are not demons in some biblical sense of the word. They are your partners. Their hatred of Cortifex assures that our goals are aligned. Enter a portal. There is much to be done. Craft to Special Forces team. We should talk about the entities you bonded with. You must have so many questions. Fortunately, I taught demonology at the University of Leipzig. I have more than a passing familiarity with your otherworldly partners. Since 1939, I was forced to work for von List on his Wahrheit thugs. I helped them recover 5 ancient artifacts. As it turned out, these were conduits to supernatural beings from a place called the Dark Ether. The most powerful among them, Cortifex Tempus, is in league with Overführer von List. The demons inhabiting you are his sworn enemies. I shall do all I can to help you take advantage of their gifts without being corrupted by their influence. Then again, this is a time for uneasy alliances. Who would ever have imagined Churchill and Stalin joining forces? Better the devil you know, as they say. So, for now, we work towards a common purpose with your demons. They need to stop Cortifex. We need to stop von List. Win or lose, we must do this together. This is Craft, with some background on the artifacts you carry. They were used by ancient priests, sorcerers, in places as far-flung as the Yucatan and the islands of Japan. They were said to commune with angels, summon demons. But when we unearthed these artifacts, we were faced with a mystery. There were strange design details, markings, and materials that simply did not fit the cultures that claimed them. These objects were anomalies, anachronisms. They did not belong in those settings. They were alien. I have since confirmed the artifacts were created in the Dark Ether dimension. They were cast by inhuman hands, in forms meant to appeal to human aesthetics. Small wonder they got the details wrong. They allowed beings who could not come here physically to visit as spirits and bond with mortal flesh. Some, like Cortifex, were cruel, controlling. Others, like Bellica, were kind, benevolent. Alas, these relics became their prisons. Each demon is now trapped like the proverbial genie in a lamp. Safeguard your artifacts. Study them. Learn to unlock their powers. Just don't try to sense them. Any appraiser versus souls would dismiss them as forgeries. But in a sense, they would be right. Greetings. I am Professor Gabriel Kraft. I presume you came in response to my message just before the containment spell went up. I had hoped for a larger fighting force, but I already see you are no ordinary soldiers. Perhaps you will be enough. But we have quite a challenge ahead. You see, our mission is to stop the man responsible for the nightmare unfolding all around you. The commanding officer of the SS Battalion de Wahrheit. The murderer who has now bonded with an ancient evil, Overführer Wolfram von List. Left unchecked, he will single-handedly win the war for the Nazis. That may sound preposterous, but I assure you, it is true. In any case, thanks to the containment spell, we are cut off from the outside world. Unable to summon reinforcements, or further warn your superiors. Success or failure is solely up to us. Do not delay, my friends. Enter a portal. Feeling sluggish? Cortifex's magic steals your demon's power.
Fight hard, human! I really need this.
Craft here. I've noticed that Cortifex's magic is slowly draining your demon's energies.
There is a Sin Eater obelisk nearby. It can help us take back our power.
I'll destroy you for that!
Rise! They are taking power that belongs to me!
Right between your glowing eyes! Told you I'd get even!
Keep going, plaything! I can almost taste that beast!
Wiedergänger!
Insta-kill.
There comes the Sin Eater!
Strength is inhuman! Keep your hands in closer! Look what I found. Come at me, you goose! Interesting.
It's almost over. I was tasked with gathering the lost pages of the Tome of Rituals. But I have no idea where to start. All I have is a few pages already in for this position. What is and just as one list began threatening to execute my poor Sasha.
Be gone!
My luck was running out.
I'll destroy you for that! Back off, Schweinehund!
I can find a use for this.
Feel that power coursing through our limbs. Worth every moment. A battle and a meal. You know how to show a girl a good time.
Remember, demons, not to bite the hands that feed you. Come see me. I am in the building to the left of the theater. Is that understood? Over.
I'll get right on it.
What have we here?
Revenants! Rid me of these tired fools!
Come and get it! Skull shattered! Wiedergänger down!
Bonus points.
Victory never comes cheap.
Ah, the tools of your trade. As you can see, you will have to clear one more barrier to enter.
Drink it in, soldier. You need it.
Hard to pass up. Oh, this makes my tongue itch. I don't want to know why.
Go on the attack. Invicta will guide you.
Just make sure you are the last one standing.
This is Kraft. We are on the offensive. Kill anything that moves.
I cannot keep you there long. Make it painful for your foes.
Come looking for a fight? Get one!
God, I hate those boomschreiers! Swing at me, pay the price! Filthy hands off! You really should cut your nails!
Try that again. I promise it will not go as well for you.
You live to fight again. That is all you can ask for.
You struck a blow, and I know Von List felt it. It is what he deserves. Oh, my allies! You have come such a long way since you first arrived in Stalingrad! Come in! Come in!
I'll give you a good at this!
Our cup runneth over. Powerful rune magic, emanating from a unique portal. It's unlike any we have seen.
Is this a threat, an opportunity, or both? Do we dare find out?
Message received. Loud and clear. At least they let you know they're coming! Headshots field. Mercy.
I think I'll be needing this.
Damn you, Wiedergänger!
the Wehrmacht gave us one half as strong as this.
I do not mean to nag, but you really should enter a portal. Soon. Be extra careful, this will not be easy.
Portals are always a step into the void. This one especially.
Having some interference here. Hello? Can you hear me?
You are cut off here, soldiers. You will die alone.
Double points.
Auf Wiedersehen to your bed!
I'll put you down like a rabid dog!
More of your power cortex.
Spend it wisely.
You just signed your own death warrant! Three will hold my knife!
Fortunes are made on the back.
Alexis likes to claim she discovered your world. But there were many of us who took an interest. She saw cultivates. I have never fully fathomed, but I assume he saw new lands to plunder. He ordered Morticus to serve for conquest. Morticus ordered me to earn
hard to pass up. Shoot me when you have a chance! The only good Sturmkriegers are dead!
Defenses restored.
Necessary power to prevail, sir. Take the portal and get out! Get out of there, organized!
I will consume you, mortals, and then your whole world.
Oh, thank goodness you survived. Because let's face it, that void was pretty much a death trap. We must discuss what you just experienced. The things you saw. That spellbook page. The energy anchors. Come see me.
My work is never done.
The next best thing to victory made.
Can you not feel it? Sacrifice is central to life. I learned this from the Maya.
Dead man ahead of me! Corpses my way! What a find!
For machine, I must know its secrets. With respect, Invictor, we were not the only ones who took an interest in this world.
But when the others realized they could not come here in the flesh, that there was nothing material to be gained, they took interest in other things.
Now there is something here they can have. Vengeance. Cortifex the Deathless made a lot of enemies.
Yes, Warlock. were once united against artifacts. But by now, they are surely back to battling each other.
This will not happen all at once. Destroy. First, they must make contact. Then, we must help them fashion artifacts to bind them to this plane. Perhaps the Nether Wars rage once more in the dark ether. But the head of Quartifex is too great a prize to resist. Someone will answer my calls. I know it.
Flame's almost worse than the plan! Mindless, now brave. I'll put you down like a red dog! You had that coming, Peter Ganger.
Remember the portals? Our mission of AIDS.
Bonus points.
All yours, my pupil.
Must have used that brain for something.
Prisoners.
Auf Wiedersehen to your face!
Apologies for not greeting you face to face, but you may recall I am magically sealed in here by a page from the Tome of Rituals. You've seen the tome by now out there on its rather unusual pedestal. Perhaps you've explored how it can further empower your demonic partners. During my servitude to the Wahrheit, I tracked the tome's scattered pages around the world. The book out there is what we managed to restore. But some pages are still loose. You just saw one, secured by those magic anchors.
What I sensed as a void was no ordinary spell. Von List and Cortifex clearly don't want us to get it.
Which means that page may be the key to defeating Von List.
Then we must go back at once, and this time fight harder! Oh, Destroyer. Can you not recognize a no-win scenario? We must rethink our strategy.
And what do you propose, Nauticus? How will the Conqueror overcome the fact that mortal flesh is weak?
If you think so little of them, Syraxis, why do you crave their attention so much?
Stop it! Bickering gets us nowhere. Just give me some time to think this over. Go clear more obstacles, my allies. I will find a way to obtain that tome page.
Soldiers of Norris, let us discuss our tactical dilemma in private. I have placed a speaking stone in what you call the apartments. Go find it. You may have to clear obstructions to get there. Understood?
Sure. Not that I have much choice.
Cortifex brought siphon cores from the dark ether to accelerate the production of revenants.
More and more revenants will sprout like weeds if we do not stop them.
The ceremony is brief, disrupted. The out.
Keep your rancid claws off me!
The war has charged up.
Never been allied Shriner.
Give their lives not allowed.
It's the smell of burning flesh.
Go ahead! No problem.
Shoot back.
Damn you, Wiedergänger!
You are running out of chances.
Oh, I bet you a great Arschloch! Psycho or death boy!
Victory never comes.
We are almost headlong. The ritual expires, with you victorious.
I think I'll be needing this.
Each time you stop that ritual, you deny Von List a shortcut to victory.
It seems I choose my allies more wisely than court effects.
Corrupted hearts. Such value in a thing that looks so vile. Every kill is precious, especially now.
What are you looking for, soldiers? Here you will find only death.
Hit me, I hit back harder. Reckon me, will you? I will lay them all to rest! That'll teach you to keep your distance! Pay for that! Take it. Sturm and no Drang. Keep your rancid claws off me!
You're here. Good. At least you can follow orders.
Oh, don't flatter yourself, Nauticus. No one saluted you since Cortifex stripped you of command.
Let the Conqueror speak. I want to hear how he intends to shield these humans from certain death. As a matter of fact, Victor, a shield is exactly what I propose. It would have to be stronger than anything a mortal forge can produce, even in this age.
I believe Nordicus speaks of another shield. One you may remember from your service in Cortifex's armies.
Oh, you mean that commander of the Night Legions, don't you? What was his name again?
His name is forgotten. Cortifex saw to that as part of his punishment. But his shield is still somewhere in the dark ether. Finding and awakening it may require more power than the four of us combined.
This is Kraft. Something unexpected has occurred here. Return to my office at once.
I'll see to it. I always do. Interesting. Out of my way!
For the taking. Thirsts for power. I can respect that.
Kraft here. Let's go give Cortifex the death of 1,000 cuts.
Seek and destroy. It's as simple as that.
You poor, stupid men! Professor Kraft has sent you to your deaths.
I seldom feel anything for humans, but that fun list is worthy of contempt.
Now, my soldiers! Tear them to shreds!
Use that brain for something. You just signed your own death warrant! Get your filthy hands off! makes a perfect target! I'll put you down like a rabid dog!
Damn you all! Court effects must rest. For now. But I will have revenge.
You're alive. That's a win.
Keep this up, my friends, and victory is ours.
Black hearts as legal tender. What a world.
You're coming with me.
I guess I really will drink anything. Every stinking one of you!
What have we here?
Keep them at bay.
can't let this go to waste.
I'll destroy you for that!
Ugh. Straight to my bowels.
Blood to blood, we share our strength.
Ground, entry number 6. I had found von List the artifacts in the Tome of Rituals. They proved as useless as the rest of the relics the Wahrheit plundered. He looked at me with more disgust than usual, losing faith in me. The moment I was no longer useful would be the end of me. And my Sasha, though we were never officially married, and we kept our union from prying eyes, Sasha was my spouse. I could not give up until we were reunited. But the search for a mystical Wunderwaffe to save the Reich was based on the delusions of a Nazi death cult. I was beginning to despair. And then the incident at Project N Station punched a hole into the Dark Ether, awakening the artifacts in the blink of an eye. My fear I was not producing results became abject terror. That I had handed Wolfram von List the ultimate weapon. Do not delay, my friends. Enter a portal.
Since time began, we of the Dark Ether have been at war. And none know the ways of warfare better than I. For this reason, the mightiest lord of the Dark Ether, Cortifex the Deathless, placed me in command of his armies. We launched the Nether Wars upon his rivals, and for a time, it seemed we would crush them. But Cortifex is a cruel master. Loyalty is something he neither feels nor inspires. As I watched his enemies unify into a more vengeance. He sees the human Von List as the means to that end. There are those in the Dark Ether who would still support his return, but most would do anything to help us stop him here.
This is the Wahrheit territory. Trespassers will be executed.
Skull shatter! Wiedergänger down! Strike at me, will you? I take no prisoners!
Kill.
Yes! Slay them all!
There is much to be done. Genius! Well done! We have a message to send, thanks to Bellica.
Cortifex has many enemies. Most were once his servants.
That floating orb will find a weak spot between dimensions. Stay close. We will protect each other.
It carries a message to my allies in the Dark Ether. Make sure...
Strength is inhuman!
May this finally summon my allies.
Let us hasten to stop them. The portal awaits.
When the invitation is a severed head, how does one RSVP?
Breathe deep, my people.
Crossed entry number.
Fighting a damn tiger!
They broke down the door, took my spouse to an SS interrogation. I had put my failures and dignity by everything on life. So one list made excuse to help the Wahrheit or drag my feet in any manner. The love of my life would be slowly tortured to death. Of course I complied. How could I do otherwise? But I also made a silent promise to myself. I would learn of the Wahrheit's secrets. If we found anything of real value, I would turn it against them. Somehow, I would destroy von List and his Nazi thugs from within.
Is there a way to bottle this stuff?
Tom powers the artifact.
My part!
Look what I found.
I used to serve with Keep your rancid claws up!
Interesting.
Remember the portals? Only shoot the names.
You really should cut your nails! Should have killed me when you had the chance! I'll destroy you for that! Me, I kick back harder! I'm a one-man massacre! Pay for that! Closer you get, the faster you fall.
Advantage is yours.
Von List has siphon cores that multiply the production of revenants.
Always you stand in my way. Not this time.
See them finish that song. Got their best time. Keep them off that next siphon core.
They just off that siphon core, and here comes the revenants. Revenants! Bring me a few tiresome fools!
Bonus points.
You deserve human.
The siphon core is feeding. Prepare to die.
Lost count of my kills! thought that I would keep a tab. You're coming with me. Oh, strength is inhuman! Size and firepower do not save you!
You must only slow them down.
Skull shaft! Need a bigger! They should have stayed in the grave! In deinem Gesicht!
Effective, selective, and
Oberführer von Mist.
The sands have run out of their ritual.
First,
Thanks to you, those siphon cores have failed, von List.
May we never see those siphon cores again.
I'll lead us to an obelisk. You'll know what to do.
It just keeps coming! Only so far! Just like your own death warrant! Revenge feels good! Not for you! Good at this! Damn you, Wiedergänger! Can't let this go to waste. I hate falling! I know what a gunslinger is! I'll put you down like a rabid dog! Take that! I really should cut your nails! They smell so bad!
ignore the taste. Enjoy the power.
Headshots feel merciful. I'll destroy you, man!
More slings and arrows.
What have we here? For the 1,000-year Reich!
I do not mean to nag, but you really should enter a portal. Soon.
They walk amongst you, my puppets. Tear them to pieces.
No hit, no problem.
artifact steals our power. Take it back.
Prepare to kill and collect.
Look for runestones when you kill your enemies. They are filled with power. Stone
on your memoir platform. Once one list forced my cooperation. The first assignment for Divine was to decipher the source of Hotel Roy.
full strength. Now then, stir up some trouble.
Remember this, demons. You need your mortal partners.
Our mentors. I shall take us to them, that you may cast them back to the dark evil.
Our strength is
Face me, coward.
Gabriel Kraft, audio memoir part 2. After shooting my assistant, Von List had me dragged out of Leipzig University, thrown in an SS unit. There were a dozen other experts already there, recruited from museums and universities across the Reich to assist the SS unit divide. They were explorers, historians, archaeologists, and so on. Many looked beaten. All looked frightened. Hung on the wall was a map of the world with notes and drawings next to different locations. Things like the Grail, Thor's Hammer, Atlantis, Shangri-La. We wondered if this was a joke. But when Von List arrived, he was dead serious. The Oberfuhrer ordered us to help his troops find the places on that map and retrieve those relics. It made no difference that they did not exist. We would deliver them, or else. The others agreed, filed out to do his bidding. They were not stupid men. I alone defied Von List. I said, I know what your Nazis are doing. I've seen friends and neighbors taken away. I've heard what happens at your camps, and I would rather die than help you. Von List showed a flash of anger. But then he smiled. He was amused. I actually thought I had a say in my own fate.
The light in their eyes makes a perfect target.
If it's trouble you want, I'll give you more than you can handle.
Only finish what you started.
No!
There is much to be done.
Revenge feels good! Not for you!
Take aim and hold nothing back. Demon blood does a mortal good.
What are you looking for, soldiers? Here you will find
I'll pay for that!
Exactly do you expect to answer your call? Because I doubt anyone back home can be bothered to join our struggle here.
But once you are dead, you will answer my command.
Keep your rancid claws off me! Back off, Schweinehund! Size and firepower could not save you! Revenge feels good! Don't pay for that! Holding A. Still not the weirdest.
Kitsune. Do you know that word? I picked it up a few centuries back when I spent time in Japan. It means fox. I can also refer to a sort of trickster spirit.
Oh! Strength is inhuman!
This was called Kitsune.
Craft to Special Forces. We have a chance to go on the offensive.
I can take us to his so-called troops, but we must find the point of departure.
cut your nails! I'll take it.
They are weakened. Strike!
Out of my way!
I can find a use for this. Hard to pass up.
Humans are clever, especially the one who built this.
That's all a Sturmkrieger is!
What a find!
Remember the portals? Our mission awaits.
Entry number 6.
I think I'll be needing this.
Will you? Look what I've found.
I am not a fighting man, but I would want that. Your mechanical skills are impressive. Now you are ready, yeah? This is Kraft. I want to talk about dark ether runes. Those little symbols you see all around. I first saw them on loose pages from the Tome of Rituals that I tracked down for the Vanguard. Then, we found them inscribed at all the sites where we found the dark ether artifacts. I could see they fit no known human ever better. But some of my colleagues attributed them to the ancient Aryans. Their reasons were obvious. Von List answers to Reichsführer SS Heinrich Himmler, whose belief in German superiority is the core of the Nazis' poisonous ideology. Himmler wanted the Wahrheit to find evidence the Aryan race invented the hallmarks of civilization, including written language. But kissing Himmler's backside would not change the facts. These rules were not Aryan. They were, however, used in mystical rites as far back as Egypt's fourth dynasty, as recent as the 1920s. Bellecar has since explained that they are the basis for dark ether rune magic. She is endeavoring to teach me things, but I fear I have been a poor pupil. Some runes are associated with specific demons, like Cortifex or Soraxis. Others, well, I suppose that remains to be seen.
I tire of your meddling. Time for you to die.
I'll take it. Strength is inhuman!
Do not delay, my friends. Enter a portal. Strike down all revenants.
This won't be complicated. Just kill anything that moves.
Von List calls the shots, but his demon empowers his army. Kill them, and his power ebbs.
Court effects the deathless. I will cut out.
I challenge you by pushing you down. It will break the Professor's degenerate heart.
Count of my kills! Not that I would keep a tally. You just signed your own death warrant! Sturmkrieger down!
Interesting.
Keep your rations closer! You'd have killed me when you had the chance! You had that coming!
Let me find a use for this.
Down like a rabid dog! Losing a sturdy friend! You really should have for them!
You have made a blood enemy of Oberfuhrer Wolfram von List. Good luck with that.
You have much to learn, but you heard to court offense, and that is enough.
Another small victory. Bravo, my friends!
There are many who would help us. Let's find a portal and we'll see. Any shield is welcome in battle.
You're coming with me.
The only Stormkrieger's a dead one! What have we here? You really should cut your nails! In deinem Gesicht! Rancid claws off me! Can't let this go to waste. Like a rabid dog! Hard to pass up. You decide your own death for it!
I do not mean to nag, but you really should enter a portal. Soon. Help us send a message to the Dark Ether.
Artifacts sees no value in allies. On the other hand, have many.
How many Red Bloods have you led to their deaths, Belakar?
pay the price.
Back off, Schweinehund!
This time, help will come. I know it.
Soon, this war will span 2 worlds. I suppose it already does.
Let us find a sin-eater to restore our waning strength.
Feed the altar. It repays you in kind.
I think I'll be needing this.
You really should have him!
Look what I found.
The closer you get, the faster you fall. Right between your glowing eyes. I'll put you down like a rabid dog.
Watch here, Professor. Watch your friends perish.
I'll take it.
Great fun at parties. You just signed your own death. How do you like it, Scheißkopf?
Interesting. Bullets to the head works. Keep your filthy hands off me! You're coming with me.
Fools! You came a long way just to die!
Keep your hands and claws off me!
Sir Alexis, it's time to feed.
Ready to fetch some rune stones? You better be.
Fight them all you want. My soldiers will track you down.
I've been threatened by them. Now, get those runestones. I'm starving.
Max ammo. They are gaining power that
Strength! Achtung! I'm down! Wiedergänger down! Told you I'd get even! Pay for that! Come at me!
You took orders from a bookworm. What did you expect would happen?